Hi, this is Brendan from Watto Training, and in this trainer tutorial we look at the hill start in the 6-speed Mitsubishi truck. The Mitsubishi Fighter 2007 is fitted with a 6-speed gearbox with constant mesh in first gear and synchro in the remainder. The learner is expected to move off smoothly from a stationary position and travel up a moderate incline without rolling back. The learner must demonstrate appropriate observation and scanning techniques, as well as appropriate signalling during the maneuver. The learner will be assessed on their ability to maneuver the vehicle legally, safely, efficiently, and accurately. Let's look at some instructional tips for the maneuver. Get the attention of your learner. Use your learner's name when communicating. Have a clear message. Be positive. Make eye contact. Keep it simple. Keep it safe. Be concise. Be clear and pace your instructions. Consider your teaching process. Create a clear learning program. Make the material matter. Deliver your session with purpose and passion. Have a learner-centered focus and reinforce with repetition and feedback. Make sure the seat and steering wheel positions are correct. Make sure you've got the mirrors set up as well. Before moving on to the hill start, make sure your learner masters the move off and stop and curb departure and return routines. Start on a gentle slope in a quiet area. Let's have a look at the hill start procedure specifically for the 6-speed Mitsubishi Fighter 2007. Before commencing, conduct a 6-point check to make sure it's all clear. It's easier for a learner to see at the back of a flatbed truck, depending on whether it's loaded or not. Step 1, secure the park brake. Step 2, keep scanning. Step 3, clutch in. Step 4, select second gear. Step 5, find the friction point. Step 6, the tacho will drop just slightly and the engine will rumble as you reach the friction point. Step 7, start to ease off the park brake. Step 8, increase power. Step 9, keep scanning. Step 10, fully release the park brake and power up the hill. If you're doing the hill start from the side of the road, use the same process but add in a shoulder check to your right and give way to other road users. Judgment. The driver must judge and utilize a safe gap in traffic when conducting the maneuver and without causing other road users to take evasive action. If vehicle B comes along the road whilst the truck is waiting to conduct the hill start, the truck must give way. The truck driver needs to conduct a shoulder check before departing the curb. A truck has a blind spot on their right as shown in the diagram. The truck driver must give way to the car turning out of the side street. Let's have a closer look at the foot and hand controls. Why second gear? An unloaded 6-speed Mitsubishi Fighter will easily move off in second gear for a hill start. However, if there is a load on the vehicle, use first gear. Let's take a look at the Q-Safe test performance checks related to the maneuver. Examiner's wording for the hill start. I'd like you to do a hill start ahead. Would you please stop parallel to the curb near, indicate a location? Thank you. Please drive off when you're ready. In the Q-Safe test, the learner should steer a safe and steady course and maintain the correct course in a manner that is appropriate for the road and traffic conditions. Avoid palming the steering wheel. Palming is where you press your right palm onto the wheel to turn it round and round. Avoid dry steering during the maneuver. Dry steering is when the learner turns the steering wheel of the vehicle while the vehicle is stationary. Dry steering is not recommended as it is potentially damaging to the front tyres and the vehicle. In the Q-Safe test, the learner should demonstrate correct usage of all the gears appropriate for speed, vehicle and driving conditions. Clutch. In the Q-Safe test, the learner should control the clutch in a manner that produces a smooth take-up of power to the driving wheels and assists in changing gears. The student will receive a non-critical driving error during the test if they excessively and continuously ride the clutch, rest their foot on the clutch when not being operated for more than 15 seconds, release the clutch too quickly, coast with the clutch depressed for between 3 to 5 seconds, fail to use the clutch in an appropriate manner to maintain control at low speeds, for example during heavy slow-moving traffic and reversing manoeuvres, and operate the clutch incorrectly. What is a non-critical driving error? This is a driving error that does not by itself compromise safety to road users or the safe operation of the vehicle. Intervention by examiner. The student will be unsuccessful in their driving test if the examiner is required to intervene either verbally or physically. This would be to prevent an accident, to prevent a dangerous situation occurring, for example inadequate vehicle control that could compromise safety, or to help the student through any part of the test because of their inability, that is, when it becomes necessary because of safety or inadequate time to complete the test. Questions to ask yourself when assessing an applicant's performance. How was the applicant's starting position? Did the applicant conduct a 6-point check? Did the applicant signal for 5 seconds? Did the applicant give way if, when necessary? How was the applicant's clutch control? How was the applicant's RPMs? Did the applicant roll back during the maneuver? How was the applicant's park brake control during the maneuver? Did the applicant conduct correct mirror checks, scans, and shoulder checks? How was the applicant's departure from the situation? Thanks for watching. This has been Brendan from Watto Training.